Good morning. I'm Deb Thatcher, the acting president at SUNY Cobleskill, and I'd like to thank you all for joining us and formally welcome you to SUNY Cobleskill. It's my special honor to welcome Governor Cuomo. It's great to have you here in the Mohawk Valley once again. We sincerely appreciate the governor's support of the State University of New York. He's been a tremendous advocate for the SUNY system. I'd also like to thank him for the $15 million SUNY 2020 grant he recently awarded to SUNY Cobleskill and its partners at SUNY Delhi and Morrisville. The grant will fund a regional collaborative that will allow each campus to develop biodigesters that will serve as a national model for promoting economic development, sustainability, and academic innovation. I'd also like to acknowledge many of our guests here today, our elected officials, community members, friends of the college, college council, and college officials and employees. We're here today to discuss the work that remains to be done after Hurricane Irene and Tropical Storm Lee swept through the community 2 years ago. The damage caused by the storms in our community was unprecedented and vast. So while we've made much progress, there's more to do. Just this summer, our county workers were able to move back into the county office building, and we're starting to see more signs of normalcy, returning back to our day-to-day lives. But thanks to the governor and his team, and working together under the New York Rising Community Reconstruction Program, we're making our way toward a full recovery. Today, we're here to take the next step and begin putting this plan into action, identify our assets and opportunities, assess our risks and needs, and develop a plan that serves the community and is supported by the state. When the program is over, the community of Schoharie will be more resilient and stronger than before the storm. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to welcome Senator Jim Seward.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Thatcher, and thank you with everyone associated with SUNY Cobleskill for hosting us here today. I certainly don't need to remind anyone in this room that Hurricane Irene and Tropical Storm Lee devastated our county and our region. You know, families lost their homes, businesses were uprooted, and entire communities were underwater. There was destruction and there was despair at the time. But that didn't last long because of the resiliency and the spirit of the people of Schoharie County in this region. And certainly I want to give a tip of the hat to Governor Cuomo, who visited our county numerous times right after the destruction and despair at that time. And more than that, he took unprecedented steps to help us ensure that impacted communities got back on their feet as soon as possible, and they got the support that they needed to recover. Recovery, though, is a long and challenging process. 2 years later, it's clear that our work has not finished. The destruction caused by Irene and Lee was serious and it was widespread, not to mention incredibly expensive. But thanks to the governor, in conjunction with the state legislature, I'm proud to say that the state has been there for our county and our region during and after the storms, whether it was the first responders on the ground or delivering funds to the areas that needed help the most. And today, what we're talking about today, through the New York Rising Community Reconstruction Program, we are empowering communities, local communities, to pave their own way for rebuilding. The storms made clear that we need a plan that's better and smarter for the future. And that's what this program will do. And when we're finished, our communities will be stronger and better prepared for years to come. Thank you very much for allowing me to participate here today. And now I would like to welcome one of our stalwart local officials in our county, the mayor of the village of Schoharie, Mayor Borst. John?
Thank you, Jim, and thank you all for attending our presentation today, and it's certainly a pleasure to be here.